guys, welcome back to Cardz TV. Today we're going to make some thank you cards. And we're going to be using Cardz TV Sketch number 30. You'll find all the sketches over at my blog, cardstv.blogspot.com. There are currently 75. They are all free to download, or you can copy and paste them. And I keep mine in a little book that I got at the dollar store, and I can just flip through when I need some inspiration and find a sketch. So feel free to hop on over to my blog and pick up as many as you want, or just get all of them. Okay, for our first card, we've got our white card base, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches. Now our first mat is 3 3/4 by 5. And it goes right there. But it needs something to help it stand out from that white, because it's kind of a pastel. So I've got a piece of black cardstock, and I cut this at 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And this is optional. But I'm going to adhere these two together. And you can see how that makes a nice little frame for that paper and really helps it stand out. It gives it some dimension. So that's going down first. So I'll get my glue and we'll get this put on our card front. I think the pen is stuck in my glue bottle. That's not going to work, is it? Well, I'll go ahead and work on this and get my pen out of my glue bottle and get this glued down. And then we'll come back and we'll go on and finish out this card. I need lots of thank you cards ready for Christmas. And I know a lot of y'all do too. So I thought this was a good card to make today. So I'll be right back. I was able to get the pen out and got my first 2 mats glued down. Now we look over here at the sketch, and we have a border, which is 1 1/4 by 4 1/4. And I decided to use this black and white check. And I'm going to scoot my sketch over to help me line this up. And it goes all the way from one side of the card to the other, just like that. I love the black with that. It has a very striking look. So we'll get this piece down. Right about there. That looks right. Now we have another mat right here. This is 2 inches by 4 inches. And this is the reverse side of this paper. I just flipped it over. This is 2 by 4, but I wanted to add this optional mat. So this is 2 1/8 by 4 1/8. Once again in the black. And I'm going to get that adhered together and get that right there on the front. It's so nice when you have double-sided paper and they coordinate so well. Makes it a little easier. Slide that around. We'll get this on the front. Right there, just like that. I'm going to put this down flat, because what's going on here, I've got on some foam tape. It was back in the spring, I think, I got a set of daisy stamps. Got them on Amazon, and it was from Globeland, was the brand of stamps. And they're silicone, and they stamp really, really well. So I got that cute little set, and if it's still available, I'm going to leave you a link. But I fussy cut this. It was not easy, let me tell you. I stamped it with Memento Tuxedo Black ink. I colored my leaves with a green Copic marker, and I went around the petals of the daisies with Ice Gray, which is a Spectrum Noir color in light. And for the center, I used another Spectrum Noir tri-blend marker, and this was Golden Yellow blend, and I used the medium. And I've got this on foam tape, and we're going to center that just like that. That took me a while to fussy cut that and to get the foam tape on it. It was not easy. And we look down here, and we've got a circle for our sentiment. And I cut thank you with a stitched circle die, and this is 1.5 inches, just like on the sketch. I've got it on foam tape, and I'm going to put that right about here. And I think it needs some dazzles. Let's see. I've got gold. I have black. Here are the black ones. And I think I have a pretty teal blue that might match. Let me see if I can find that. Well, it's more of a teal green than blue. It might be pretty on there. I'm kind of thinking I might like the black. Let's try the black. If we don't like it, we'll take them off. Because they come off, you know, if you don't press them down, they come off pretty easy. And y'all know I have trouble with them jumping all over like jumping beans. So we'll try some black ones. Let's put one right here. And then we'll do a few of the smaller ones. It's the smaller ones that like to hop around. Yeah, I like the black. And I went ahead and pressed them down. Let's see, I probably shouldn't have pressed that one. I'm going to move it just a little bit that way. Okay, that finishes our first thank you card. I think that's kind of pretty. Okay, let's make another thank you card. For our second thank you card, we're not even going to use the sketch, guys. We're going to have a white card base, which is 4 1/4 by 5.5 inches. And I took my favorite scalloped rectangle. This is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And I cut out this pretty, it's kind of a dark green mat to go on my card. And then this mat is 3 3/4 by 5 inches. This is a very quick and simple card, but I think it's going to be cute. So I'll go ahead and get these mats down. I've been rummaging through my stash again, and I found some little, I guess they're die cuts. Not sure where I got them, but I especially liked the one we're going to put on this card. That's why I picked these papers. I thought they went really well with what our focal point's going to be. There we go. And we'll get this green and white polka dot put down. I just find all kinds of goodies when I go through my stash. This is our 3 3/4 by 5-inch mat. And it's kind of easy to get it straight if you line up these corners. Let's see, let's move it over just a tiny bit. That looks better. Okay, now here's our focal point. I found this in my stash. Isn't it pretty? I love the scalloped edge, which is why I decided to use that scalloped rectangle die. And it's got some beautiful flowers on it. So this is going to go down right about here, and I'm going to put this down flat. I just thought it would make a beautiful thank you card. We'll get that lined up right about there. And I did another 1.5-inch circle and stamped thank you. I've got it on foam tape, and I'm going to put that right there. So let's get this off. Whoop. The snow finally melted today. We had a tiny bit of sunshine, but guess what? It's supposed to snow again tonight and maybe tomorrow. So it's not looking too good around here weather-wise. It's pretty, but it's so cold. And it's kind of treacherous to drive on, isn't it? Or walk on. Now look how fast that went. I just love that. And I'd love to know where that came from, to see if maybe they've got some other ones. Let's see. I think we might want to put a few gold dazzles on this one. That's so pretty. I may just stick to tiny ones. I like the gold a lot. Let's put a bigger one over here too. There it went, hopping around. Okay. That turned out really pretty. I really like that. Here are the 2 thank you cards we made today. So I've got 2 in my stash now, and I'll have to keep working on them and make some more. But for this one, with the daisy, we used Cardz TV Sketch number 30. Don't forget, guys, you can go over to my blog, cardstv.blogspot.com, and pick up any or all of them. They're free to download or to copy and paste, and there are currently 75, but I'm always working on some more. And then here is our other one that I made just by pulling some things from my stash. Don't even know where they came from, but I think both cards turned out really, really pretty. I hope y'all have a wonderful Monday, and I thank you so very much for coming by and spending part of your Monday with me. I hope this maybe gave you a little inspiration to make some thank you cards, because we're all going to have some, aren't we? Pretty soon. Christmas is coming fast. Have a wonderful day, and remember, I love you all, and God loves you all. God bless you all, and I will see you again soon with another card. Bye now.